Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Bishop here from Timaru, New Zealand again. Every day I come online and I'm talking about things that happen in New Zealand. And of course, the big news at the moment is John Banks has been found guilty of not declaring some money he got from a bloke called Kim Dotcom. He didn't declare it in his returns when he was standing for mayor. And today I've given this video a title: Was John Banks set up by Kim Dotcom? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you think John Banks was set up by Kim Dotcom? Well, the first thing you have to do is to have a look at Kim Dotcom's track record. Who is the guy? His real name. Wait a minute. Yeah, to find out his real name, you have to Google him and go to Wikipedia, the website called Wikipedia, and it tells you all about it. His real name is Kim Schmitz, Schmitz, a German name because he's German, mostly German. And if you have a look on that website, the Wikipedia website, he's got other names such as Kimball, Kim, Tim, Jim, Vesta, all sorts of names. Anyone that changes his name all the time, you have to be wary of, because people that are ashamed of their name have to change it. You know, if they've got something to hide, they'll change their name. But anyway, if you look at the Wikipedia website, these are some of the words that are used to describe this man: racketeering, copyright infringement, money laundering, piracy, trespassing, fraud, Nazi memorabilia, insider trading, embezzlement. And he's married to Mona for 5 years, a girl called Mona for 5. They got 5 children and they've just split up. Just in the last few weeks, they've just split up. He's been in prison, the Mount Eden prison, and his assets are frozen, have been frozen, and he's under house arrest. So what sort of a guy do you think that is? Okay, well, would you have him round at your place? Would you have him staying at your place? Would you go into business with a person with a track record like that? Well, they have in New Zealand. Maori boy called Honi Harawira. He's gone into business with Dotcom after all those things he's done. The Maori race has been tagged, starting to rub noses with this guy called Kim Dotcom, who's got this terrible track record. Okay, the American government are trying to extradite him from New Zealand. And how did he get into New Zealand? How did he get residency in New Zealand? Well, the story goes that he got it through John Banks. That John Banks was going to help him get residency in New Zealand. And he's calling himself a New Zealander now, you see, part of New Zealand. And he's been in all these other countries, but now he's settled in New Zealand. And people are saying he's evil. He's got bad intentions, you know. And he's sucking in all these people, Lila Hardy, all these people that didn't make it in politics. They're all getting on his coattail because of this thing called MMP. And they think this Maori fella, Honi Harawira, or whatever his name is going to get into Parliament. He's going to be elected in his seat. And this will get Dotcom's internet party into Parliament. And he's doing all these terrible things. And this is all the people going to be running the country. We're going to have these types of people running the country, right? Look, I'm not against people making money. In fact, I admire people that are successful and make a lot of money. But there are 2 kinds of money in this world. There's good money and there's bad money. Good money is made by honest people who do an honest day's work, right? Because there's only one way to earn money, and that's to work, right? Now, it's the kind of work that you do that represents whether you earn good money or bad money. I don't think Kim Dotcom is earning good money. He earns bad money. Why is it? Why is it called bad money? Because of these words, these things that are on the Wikipedia website. Copyright infringement, money laundering, piracy, trespassing, fraud, Nazi memorabilia, insider trading, embezzlement. All this stuff is being printed on the internet, describing this man, this overweight German man who's come to New Zealand and is trying to run the country, right? And we have to stop it. It has to stop. There's a little boy at the moment taking up a petition to make the Asian drivers or the people that come in from overseas set a test before they start driving on the road, because his father got killed, you see, by an Asian driver. And so this little boy is going around New Zealand, and he's getting people to sign his petition to make sure that people have get tested before they drive a motor car in New Zealand. Why can't we do the same with this guy, Kim Dotcom? Everybody's saying he's no good. Everybody you talk to say he's evil, right? Then why can't we set up a petition around New Zealand to get rid of him, right? The government has the power to get rid of him. Don't tell me they don't. They do have the power, but they're sitting there waiting for votes. They don't want to rock the boat. But we don't need this guy. He's ruining New Zealand. He's ruining the government of New Zealand. And we need to get rid of him. So I can't do it. I don't know how to do these petitions. I'm too old now to go around getting people to sign pieces of paper, but it can be done on the internet, and some of you people out there will know how to do it. We could do it at every corner of New Zealand, couldn't we? We could start a petition. Let's get rid of Kim Dotcom out of New Zealand, and let's get rid of the stupid Mana Maori party. We don't need it in Parliament. It's just corrupt, okay? So why don't you do that? Why don't you give us a hand? Why don't you give us a hand to get rid of Kim Dotcom? We can do it. We can do it. Oh, yes, we can do it, Kim Dotcom. So there you have it, Kim Schmitz. Kim Schmitz from Germany. We don't need you, mate. Go. Get out of our country. Don't spoil our beautiful country. And leave the Maoris alone. Don't go rubbing noses with the Maoris. They don't want you. Go back to where you come from, mate. We don't need you in New Zealand. Okay? We don't need your money. We don't need you. Okay? Because without money, you're nothing. You're just a big, fat, overweight slob. Okay? Now, sue me if you like. I don't care. But come on, New Zealand. Stick up for me. Let's get rid of this Kim Dotcom that's kind of trying to take over New Zealand and ruin our beautiful country. Okay? Will you do that for me? Will you give me a hand? Okay? Stand by me. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, I'll be online every day.